Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Imperator Rome as we are playing as the Roman Republic. So before we get started here, I'd like to just address something that's I've seen being brought up quite a bit, and that is as the series has been ending, or is getting close to ending, a lot of people have been bringing up Total War Rome 2, asking if I've ever played it and if I would play it on the channel. So a couple things. First of all, I don't typically play Total War on the channel anymore. I've done one or two series in the past. I think two series. I've done two Total War series in the past. Unfortunately, neither of them were very popular, and I can't really say exactly why. I know that in the comment section it was quite clear that my more slower, pausing a lot, more talkative playstyle was not as popular with Total War fans as with the Paradox games. Of course, not everybody likes this style with the Paradox games either, but there are a group of people who do like the style, the content of this channel. But with the Total War series, it seemed very clear that even like longtime viewers of my content really didn't dig that slower style. Also, when you watch those Total War channels, there's a lot of channels that are dedicated to the Total War content, and they're just much better than I am. I'm pretty good against the AI. Like, I don't have any difficulty playing the AI. I do pretty well against them. However, I don't play multiplayer, so I don't play against other players. Well, a lot of those other channels, that's what they really do, is they play a lot of multiplayer. And while they do have all the campaigns against the AI and stuff, they'll have like the difficulty really high because they're really used to playing against other players. So those guys that focus on Total War are just much better than I am, just because again they do focus more. They play multiplayer, and so they're used to playing other players, and thus are just much better at the game than I am. So I think a lot of people are used to that. So when they play the AI, they just kind of roll over them because they're using tactics that they would use against another player, and thus the AI can't really handle that. And so that might be one reason, because that's my play style. Another reason is just because Total War has a whole different fan base, has a whole different channels, and maybe I just can't compete with them there. So overall, the Total War stuff that I did didn't do well. Again, it wasn't just the lower views, that was one factor. It was also the like to dislike ratio, which was the dislikes were a lot higher than my typical content. It was a lot worse, the like to dislike ratio. So that's the reason why I don't play it. As far as if I was to ever play it, go back to the Total War series, it wouldn't be with Rome 2. Rome 2 is really old, guys, like really old. That's from like 2013 or something like that. And I do play it from time to time still. I like Total War Rome 2. I never played it at launch, so I didn't experience the launch version, which apparently wasn't very good. A lot of people say it wasn't very good. I don't know if it was because of bugs or balance issues or what the deal was, because I didn't follow it very much. But I know a lot of people didn't like it at launch. I never experienced that. I played it after it had already been out for a while. And so I had a very good experience with Rome 2, and I like the game. But it's really old. I mean, there's been like four historical... Yeah, I think 4 historical Total War games. And of course, there's also the Warhammer ones as well. But there's been 4 historical Total War games since Rome 2. So I mean, it's really old. So I wouldn't play that one if I was to play a Total War game. That's not the one I'd play, because the older a game is, the less interest there is typically in series. So yeah, I don't think I'll be playing Rome 2, guys. So I'll still play off channel because I like the game, but I won't be playing on the channel. You do always have to consider viewership and stuff like that whenever you pick what you're going to play. But yeah, let's go and get started in today's episode, where it's going to be very much focused on trying to finish up this war and then burning off the rest of expansion and moving towards our final goals. So we do have to kind of chase down some of these troops that are all getting behind us now, causing us some issues here. These guys are just sitting around here. For the most part, we don't really need... I don't know where those guys are going. I guess we'll wait until they finish moving. Make sure we're not taking attrition here. Yeah, these guys will take attrition here, so we'd have to move them. They might take attrition anywhere. We'll move over to here. We do have those barbarians, which I think we're moving troops over to deal with now, though I don't think we'll get there in time. Yeah, I don't expect we will. Got that siege going. Let's see if those guys... I imagine they'll go behind us here. Go up along this way, in which case they'd have to go up around here to avoid having to fight any of our units, but they might just attack us. That's a real possibility too. Could attack us in that fort there, since those are It's a smaller army. It's actually a little bit bigger than theirs, but you know it's light infantry, so they'd probably be able to win there. All right, so still trying to get these couple of little territories here wrapped up. You know what? Let's go and move these guys up here to maybe help out. I don't know if we'll need them to or not. These guys will probably get this covered. I'm not too worried about it. Those 14,000, I think, are retreating this way. Now, we have a ton of troops just sitting around here now. Really not much to do with them at the moment. Guess we'll have these guys go down this way in case, yeah, we need to get those guys destroyed. It's a levy unit there. All right, so let's go and attack the barbarians there. And we did have a battle here. All right, excellent. Still trying to chase those guys down. Again, just trying to keep control of all this while we finish this up over here. Really, that's the key. So what we might want to do, since they are avoiding us, is just go and have that guy go grab that for us. There's really nowhere where this unit can go and not have a problem. I guess we can go right there. So yeah, we might just want to go ahead and grab these real quick, these two provinces, just to get this over with. There's really not much left to do here. It looks like we will be able to engage those 4,000 there. All right, fantastic. Oh yes, our road building, and I forgot, we wanted to build over here in this territory that we finally have enough loyalty to do something here. We've had all these buildings because we made them into a city, and we haven't been able to do anything just yet. We actually do have a fort here, apparently. Yeah, there's one right there. But I think we're going to build a fort here as well. And then let's go ahead and get the temple and the theater next. We'll do the temple and then the theater. And then after that, maybe get an academy and a court of law. That'll keep them busy for a little while. See if there's any other provinces over here we might want to build in. Looks like we don't have any space there. All right, so with these guys here, let's now have them, I guess we'll have them go to here and then connect to that road right there. Could also have them connect down this path here. I think that's probably enough roads though, so let's have them go to here and then here. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine for the pass. As far as what we want them to do next, I guess we could have them build roads over here. We'll have to see what territory we take over here. I don't know how much we're going to get. I'm sure not as much as we'd want. All right, so we finished up that siege there. Excellent. We're going to try and avoid those 11,000 right there. I'm not going to fight them. And we don't want to lose stability. We want to try and keep stability high. It's a bummer we'll have to lose loyalty with them, but it's pretty high. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. Yeah, I want to keep the stability going up, not down. Alright, so still going to fight those guys there. Definitely overkill in the number of troops that we've had, obviously. It's been more challenging managing the troop numbers than it has been managing the actual troops here. Okay, so that was much lower than I thought it was. That's why we're still taking attrition there. Alright, so just go over here, although no matter what, probably going to have some food issues. So might want to get them going somewhere else. Maybe have them go over here somewhere. Or even start moving back over this way. Since we're not going to need them there. We are finally going to catch those 1,300. Alright, I didn't know if we'd actually catch them or not. And let's go and see if we can't catch those 10,000 as well. Alright, so the 11,000 are now coming back down here. I should have checked where that siege was. Oh, darn. Okay, I'm not sure. Was it right here? Was that no, because we just had that one. Alright, I'm not entirely sure where that siege was. Doesn't matter, because all that matters is these two provinces here. We do have to get this governor replaced here. Oh, that's the area we just started building in. We do have one unhappy family, but they don't have anybody here that I want to put in place. Yeah, this is the guy we already placed once. So let's just go with one of these characters here. Probably not that guy. Or that one. Yeah, none of these are amazing. So we'll just go with one of these level 8s that has the low corruption. We'll go with him, top guy. Alright. So we're going to do... that's a lot of money. I do want the stability, though. Just trying to max out that stability if we can, especially once we get the aggressive expansion. It's going to start ticking down again. You know what, we're going to do this. I know this puts us in the negative, guys. We eventually get out. It's not going to hurt us here too much. The political influence will be the biggest impact, but should end up having one of those events soon. The research points one. That's a shame. That's the one I really didn't want. Because we were at the point where we were going to get those techs much sooner than we were the last time I looked at that. Alright, so this guy's done here. I suppose he can go and start moving out of here as well. Move back to his territory over here. And we do have 2,000 men that got behind us here. So let's go and have... I guess he can engage him there. We'll see where he goes. So the two units have almost got to their provinces, and that is what we are waiting on. Alright, so we'll go over here and grab that province. I'll have to go through this, uncolonized territory here. And as soon as these guys get here, we're going to attack them there. It looks like they're going to get away, though. Alright, not seeing any enemy troops behind us. Yeah, we look pretty good on that front. Mostly just, just finishing those up. We'll let these flip real quick just for war score, though I don't think it matters. We're sitting at 99. This damn event, man. Alright. At least we have the money because of that one event. Alright, so is there anything we're waiting on? We could wait for that one, but obviously we can't even take all that territory. We got the war score. We have all the territory we want. So might as well go ahead and end the war. So let's go and reset this. And let's go and start taking the territory up along, our borders down here where it's most important. I want to go and grab that one. Probably get this one as well. So we're looking at a total of 45 for the war score. I should probably take a look before I do any of this, guys. We should look at the missions to see exactly what we need for all of these missions. Because we know what we need for these ones, but are we going to need anything else? Okay, so we have to get that one, which I don't think we have. Oh, we do have control of all that. Okay, so that doesn't matter. We have control of all that one. But let's see what's on down here. We already have that. And that one. We obviously have the Peloponnesian area. Looks like that's it. Alright, so yeah, we just have to take this here for this mission tree. So, it doesn't really matter. Let's go and reset that. Just start over. Like getting a fresh look at it. Alright, so getting all this. No, we want that one. And we want this one as well. Up along here, it's not as important as I kind of want to wrap this up here. Although this is pretty cruddy territory. Maybe it might be better to get this up along here. Okay, so we'll go for this. And we're going to use all of our war score. And this is going to be 8 points. So we just kind of look at what we can get up along here. I just want to kind of decrease the size of the front. It'd be really awesome if we didn't have to worry about this at all. If it was just up to right here. That's what I was thinking. It's just if we are, I guess we won't be fighting them again. Suppose it doesn't really matter. It's just how we want it to look. So might want to go grab that one then. There's not a whole lot left we can get. These ones aren't very expensive. So yeah, I suppose we're just going after what looks the best. So maybe that one next. And I'd really like to get this one, but I don't think we'll be able to afford it. Yeah, we're going to be just short. They probably won't approve it. Oh, we can just get it. Alright, so that's kind of ugly border-wise. Yeah, it's going to look kind of strange if we do it that way. Could always give them this territory back right here. Just to make it look better. I could even take... Oh, no, that would cause problems. So yeah, I think we'll just do that for the 99 points, 41 aggressive expansion. I think that's good. Obviously, the borders aren't great. They could be better. I think this will work out. And... beautiful. So we're going to try and get rid of the aggressive expansion. That's key here. I accepted our peace offer, and that's the way Thrace is going to look for now. Probably for the rest of the game, because I don't have any intentions of going to war with them again. We'll have to take a look at the missions here. Obviously, a lot of stuff they were building, apparently. Yeah, it looks like they were using their money to work on a bunch of wonders. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all the levies disbanded. That should be key here. Some of these are going to have to... we're going to have to wait till we get them finished moving. But let's go and disband the ones that we can. Should give us a little chunk of military experience there. Alright, and then we're going to want to move all of the legions out as well. So some of them are already moving. Yeah, we got that guy moving out. As far as where we're going to put the first legion, I guess we'll keep them around this area here. So these guys are going over there. Let's move this one then. Could move one over to Rome, I suppose. Where's our best general? Let's move him over to Rome. So get him moving over that way. And probably the same thing with... Let's have these guys go a little bit closer, I think. Just all in preparation for the future civil war. And I suppose they'll be eating food there, so we might need to trade for more food. I'm not sure how they're doing on food. Yeah, they're actually going up right now, but they were going down for a time. I did forget about this here. So what we might want to go ahead and do is cancel one of these less important routes, probably the iron. Yeah, let's go and cancel one of the irons. Let's cancel the one we're getting from the Egyptians. And then we'll get some food. Some grain. And let's see who all is available for trade. Yeah, we'll do these guys. Alright, so that'll boost the food. So it's not as much of an issue. Make sure everybody's moving. Alright, so these guys are all moving out of here. Now we just need to get... So this levy needs to be disbanded. Alright, and then these are the ones that we had down here. I'm going to keep one over here. And then the other one would be, I guess, used over this way. Put them right there. Alright, fantastic. So they should all be moving out of the Thracian territory. Obviously the money is great, but we want to try and keep stability high. So we'll go for that, because stability is now going down. Let me see if we can do this. No, we can't. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going on with these, because I don't think we'll probably want to keep these going. In fact, a lot of these are, yeah, I don't know, want to go for them. I mean, we can look and see, I mean, because we already have these here, so I imagine they're going to have an issue. And if they're not done with construction, if they're not very close to being done with construction, we don't even want to wait for them. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and cancel the construction of some of these. This one over here, again, it's going to be largely based off of the bonuses. And also how far along they are towards being done. This one's almost halfway done here. But again, it's got bonuses that we already have. So yeah, I don't think we're going to work on any of those. Is this... Yeah, they're still building roads. Okay. So now we get to move through this mission tree. We should have all the territory we need for it, at least. So this will allow us to get the Colonia. Now let's go and look for these guys. We want... Oh, there's a lot of ones named after this. I'm guessing it's... Yeah, this one here. Alright, so that's one possibility right there along the coast. It's 27 pops. It's already a city, so that's... We're not going to want to go for one that's not a city. Yeah, so this one's not a city, so you don't want to go with that one or that one. This is the clear choice since it's already a city. Alright, so we'll go for that, and let's go for the next two missions. Well, this is the Eastern Fleet one. Not really all that helpful right now. For 120 months, it reduces maintenance costs, so I guess we'll take it. So now we have the foothold one. Again, this is going to be selecting the Colonia capital, and we're going to want to go with the one that's already a city, so very easy choice here. Then we have the northern sweep and the Ionian Coast. And this one does not have a clear choice. There is no city here. So let's go ahead and take a peek at their total pop sizes. Again, I wish they showed the pop size here. They only show the trade good would be losing. Vegetables, hemp. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure out where these are at. And which would be the best location to build in. So there's that one right there. It currently has 8 pops. Okay. So then there's the next one. which is right there. We already can see it here, so very easy. We don't have to do a search here. I guess we'll go with that one. There we go. So the next one, Ionian Coast. Again, it's probably going to be a colonia here. We have 3 possible choices, and are any of them cities? That one is, and that one is as well. They're all cities, but I feel like this is a clear choice. It's the most populous, so yeah, we'll go with that one. We got the annexing of Macedon. Again, just colonia. And I feel like we should go with the current capital here, Pella. Then we have the home of civilization. So that's going to be down here in Greece. And these are all cities, I think. They should all be cities. Yeah, they're all cities already. I feel like you can make an argument for any of these. Athens, Thebes, Delphi, any of them work. But we're going to do Athens, guys. All right. Now we'll be doing down here for the Peloponnesian Peninsula. And this one I'm not so sure which one we'd want to do. Because Sparta's been depopulated. It's not even a city. Yeah, they completely destroyed the city of Sparta, as you can see here. There's no city there. They destroyed it when they took it, which makes sense because those are arch enemies of theirs. So it's really not the clear choice anymore. So we instead go with Argos here. It's pretty populous. Yeah, there's a lot of decent choices here. This one's not bad either. 52 pops there. We see other choices. Just seeing what they're also got for trade good: iron, wine, or earthenware. This one here has 69 pops, so it is obviously the better option as far as how many pops are going to be getting becoming Roman converted. So that's helpful. And then we have one left over here, total of 70 pops. So the most populous, I think, of all of them. But I don't think we're going to do that one, guys. I think we're going to do this one here, Argos. And there's 2 left here. There's the Greek clients. We're given the option of releasing some of the major cities of Greece as client states of Rome. We don't want to do that one. Oh, you have to pick one. Okay, so this is the choice, or you can integrate, which is the one we're going to want to do. In which case, we're going to get the Greek integration, increasing pop conversion speed and pop assimilation speed. Pop conversion speed isn't that helpful in the area because they should already all be our religion, but pop assimilation speed will help. Also, we get claims, but I don't know if that'll help us much. Might get your claims over here, I suppose. So I think that's it. We're done with the mission tree, so let's go ahead and finish it. As far as what we're going to want to do next, because there's not a lot of time left. Some of these, though, might just be a matter of, like, finishing them up. Anatolia, Syria, not going to have time for that. You're probably not going to do any more wars. So you'd want to do something that has to do with growth. Yeah, we might want to do that one. Improve in northern Italy. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I think that makes the most sense. Sometimes this one is, again, problematic to do. Some of them are already done, though, so... this is the choice, though. And only one is available. So yeah, I got to choose one of these 2. So what's the better one? Probably just getting the National Freeman happiness, right? Although that does lead to this here. So you get the horses. I think we only have to have one of these 2 completed, obviously. So I don't think it matters which one we pick as far as getting this one. But this was the only way to get to down here. I think we produce horses there instead. I think we'll just go with this one because we already are able to do it. So yeah, I'll just go for that one. All right, so to do this one here, okay, so that's going to be over here. So they want us to get a fort there, which we could easily build, I suppose. Let me see if we're going to hit the limit. We won't. So that's fine. Oops, wrong button there. Twice. So you have to get 1 fort there. You also have to get the 2 tax offices there in order to get that completed. So I guess we'll do that. Why not? So get the fort and the 2 tax offices there. And we'll take a look at the next ones a little bit later. Let's get this plane here. We got a lot of aggressive expansion to burn off. We got to get that. That stability is already really high. Not bad. After that war, the popularity might be really high. Yeah, it is. So we can go and complete this now. Ensure national stability. Of course, this actually hurts us on national stability. That will result in us instituting that law, though, so that we'll remain as the dictator, the ruler here. So let's go and knock that out, and then we should just be able to take the demand line of succession here. Yeah, we can immediately take it. We'll get 10 tyranny, we'll lose 15 stability. We'll gain 2 province investments. We'll adopt the dictatorship government form. We'll be forced into a large civil war, the sides of which will be inversely proportional to our stability, and we'll get a plus 10% of monthly political influence. The stability is actually going down right now. I think we might wait, though, because I believe we might be able to get that higher. And I'd like to get rid of this one, that aggressive expansion first. And we have time. Yeah, we have some time. Why can't we do this one? I'm just kind of curious. Why we can't request the line of succession. We'd have to have the popularis has greater or equal to 80 support. We'd have to have 50 tyranny. Okay, so that's a big part of the problem there. 150 political influence. And this is the way to avoid... That's the way to avoid having a civil war. But it is much more difficult to do, as you can see. Getting the tyranny high enough, I guess, isn't too challenging. But the popularis having enough support there, it's not really directly under your control. You can kind of influence with the characters. I think it'd probably be a pain in the butt. We'll just do the Civil War. But we don't want to do it yet. I kind of want to get rid of this aggressive expansion and see if we can't get... Stability is already pretty high. But you know what? We're not ready. Our troops are still way over here. Yeah, so we're not ready to do it just yet, guys. We're going to need to wait. Get rid of this look here. And, okay, the military tribune just died. So we'll have to get him replaced. We do have that unhappy Cornelius family, but don't know that we're going to want them in this position because it's too important. We'll probably put this level 10 guy here, actually. And statesmanship isn't as high as we'd like, but it could be much worse as well. The library's still building. We'll get that done in 1,100 days. Governor just died, Numidia, so we'll have to replace him. You know what? I'm almost fine with putting this guy back in place, I suppose. They're really getting unhappy, that family, so yeah, we'll put them over there. Yeah, that's still not enough. So we'll have to get another governor, probably from that family. And let's put this guy in place here. He's, you know, got some decent traits, it looks like. Or at least the one I immediately saw was decent. And these guys are still building that road there. I think that's the last little province they got to get, though. So again, the stability is, of course, going down right now. But I think it's going to get... we'll be able to get that higher, I believe. It's already really high, though. The key, though, is getting the armies moved back home. I want to do that before we have the Civil War start. So yeah, let's get the armies back home first. And burn off some of that aggressive expansion. And yeah, we'll trade with them. Yeah, so just burn off the aggressive expansion. Likely be a peaceful episode right before the episode of Civil War. That's what I'm expecting here. The question is, will our character remain alive, though? That's certainly a problem. He does have poor health. He's 66 years old here. Oh yeah. Also, popularity probably won't be an issue. Let me just double check all the requirements for this. You know, because we have certain ones right now that might be fulfilled. It doesn't look like popularity is a problem. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just have to have that. You have to be at peace, and you have to have the 40 territories. So yeah, there's really no requirements as far as popularity, so that's not an issue. All right, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get the stability as high as we possibly can, and get that aggressive expansion burned off. So yeah, it's just gonna be a period of peace and road building, all that good stuff. And you know what? Maybe we can get some of these tribes to come into our empire. All right, so we built these roads here. Could continue building roads over here. I don't know about political influence. Probably going to continue to use that for stability, guys. So not going to use it for building cities. So in that case, we might as well just go ahead and get the road building to be our focus. So we're going to want to build... Let's go ahead and have these guys come over here. And then we'll start building down this way to the cities and such. Get it connecting with the road right there, up along the coast. And, okay, so that guy's in remission now. Okay, I was thinking that was our character, but yeah, that was not the case. and we will trade with them. So yeah, I'm expecting the Civil War will be next episode. Yeah, because we just want to get that aggressive expansion burned off. I suppose we could trade with Macedon now. Alright, so one of those locations has become a city. Now, of course, there's the stability issues, or excuse me, the loyalty issues throughout our provinces we should probably take a peek at and see if there's anything we want to do about. Like here, we'll go ahead and use a little bit of political influence just to make sure we're not having too many problems here. Most of these are starting to go up. Stability's so high that it helps quite a bit. We're losing it here by a little bit. Do we want to change that, or is there just anything I can do here? I don't actually know. I don't think we have any cities here. Nah, we don't. Alright, well, it's going down pretty slow, so we won't mess with that. And everybody's going up. If we were to just kind of like take a peek at where these areas are at, maybe where we'd want to build. Okay. A lot of it's in Spain. So yeah, still having some problems here in Spain. So let's just take a look at our territories and see if there's any open building slots. There are. Now these are not the provinces where we're having issues. I don't think any of the city provinces are the ones that are going to be having issues. It's all ones that we don't have cities. That seems to be the case. Yeah, it's ones where we don't have cities. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't really help us much then. But we do need to spend the money. So let's just kind of dip around and see where we could potentially spend it. We could get more buildings here, but they're still working on construction there. No space there. Yeah, we're pretty much good throughout this territory. Let's go and take a peek over here then. And stability's actually going up here. Excellent. Maybe we'll get something here. Let's get the court of law. Yeah, we'll just build these territories over here, though I know that the loyalty isn't really much of an issue here. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and do the foundry here. Yeah, all this area is pretty good. Are any of these the new territories that we have that we might want to build in? Because I imagine they're going to start losing. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like we're not having any loyalty issues. Alright, let's just let this play. We got to get this aggressive expansion burned off. That's going to take some time. And if we got it paused, then we're not getting that progressing, are we? Yeah, we'll continue to trade with all of our subjects here, giving them our goodies. And it's replacing governors as they die. So I'm just going to get this guy replaced here. No unhappy families. But we'll try and pick somebody from a family for this position over here. We'll do this Tullus character. He's stubborn. He's got 5 and 5 for Marshall. And his finesse. Trade with them. And what about these guys? Yeah, we'll trade with them as well. Fine with trading with all the border tribes now. Not really looking to start anything with these guys. Again, the focus here, because of the time, is going to be on that civil war. We do need to get these troops drilling when they get to their locations, because you can see that military experience is not very high. Let's get all of them drilling. Oh, those are those levies that aren't disbanded yet. So let's go and disband them. Looks like there's still 2 levies sitting around. And these troops, I thought there were some troops going down south. Where are they? Are they still moving? Oh, we put them here. I thought I was moving some down there, but apparently I did not. Yeah, I wanted them to go down there, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, excellent. Oh yes, and also, these guys are ready for their road building, so let's go and see how we want to go about doing this. There are no cities over here. Okay, I thought there would be. There are not. Alright, well, let's just go up along the coast then. Though we don't really need to go through there. Although these are good candidates. I guess that's probably where you'd want to make a city if you were to make one. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go through here. Again, just kind of go up along the coast here. Looks like they'll be going across that way there. I don't know if that's the best way to do that. They probably want to go down here and here. Yeah, just kind of have them go all the way down. Like so. And that'll connect them to the road there. And then after that, I guess you can have them come over here. since we now have control of that. All right, so they'll be building roads for us all up along the coast there. Okay, so what is this event about? Just try and keep people happy. That's the key here. All right, well, this guy would actually help us with the political influence by increasing his loyalty. This is just a party leader. He's also a lot older. He'll give up the content in life, though. Currently, he's been content. But yeah, he wants this position, essentially. All right. So really, I think it's more about who is currently better at that job. And that's the one, if I'm not mistaken, Sextus is better, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yeah. Now, I don't know if his statesmanship is high enough. Yeah, his statesmanship would result in it taking a hit. And he's really old. Would result in him becoming a friend, though. He'd be incredibly loyal to us. This guy's already really loyal, though. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one, guys. I think it makes the most sense. Let's keep the current character there. Get his loyalty even higher. Alright, so yeah, just building roads, training troops up, and burning off aggressive expansion. And you can see we're not losing as much stability now that we've got a lot of that aggressive expansion burned off. And looks like this city here is now a city. And yeah, we'll trade with them. Yeah, I want to get all this done in this episode, so the next episode we can have the Civil War. That's the plan. So I'm trying to get this progressed as far as we can. I'll just continue to do that one. Would be good to have a good chunk of money in the treasury for the Civil War. I don't really know how difficult it's going to be. I imagine it's going to be a challenging conflict overall. This is our current consul. He's really, really old. This is incredibly expensive. But if we don't do it, it's a 50% chance that we die. This will decrease it to 25% chance. Well, also a 25% chance we'll lose stability, and no matter what, we just spent a ton of money. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll have to do that. It looks like he didn't die, though. We didn't lose the stability either. So it's like, I think we got, was a 50% chance that nothing happened? I think that's what happened. We're in the negative, though, so we'll likely get an event about that. Hoping we don't. I'd rather get out of it this way. But yeah, we might not have any control or say in that. A lot of civil wars going around the world. I might want to take a look. I don't know how well we'll be able to do this here. Yeah, I just want to show how we're looking on the culture mode and see how we're spreading. North Africa's ours. We'll just turn everybody down for now. Just kind of show how the culture spread. And nice, you got the good event. Again, doesn't happen often, but it's been happening pretty often for us. Yeah, Spain's been doing well. But remember, this is the dominant culture. We wanted to see just how far we spread. The Romans are everywhere in our territory, as you'd expect. And then we want to take a look at the religion. Hellenic has spread pretty well, but still a lot of druids in our territory. So that's that. If we just want to take a look at the culture screen to show the number of pops and the percentages, 11,340 pops that are Roman. We're at 44%, so that's the highest we've been since we've kind of had an empire. It was kind of floating around 38, 39%. We're at 44% for the Roman culture here, so very, very good. Yeah, not shabby at all. Yeah. So we do have the military tradition. Could go in and get the last one to get the mountain and hill combat bonus. Suppose that makes sense. Could also do this for fort defense, so that our forts will stand longer in the Civil War. I think the Civil War side will get the same bonuses as us, though. So let's just go for this one. I don't want to have to siege longer, because yeah, I think they have all the same bonuses. I could be wrong on that. On the traditions. Also, I'd like to get this done too, so that's another advantage of waiting here. And let me just see if we can do this yet. No. I was wondering if I guess it would be 90 something. So we finally finished that building we were constructing. I think we were constructing a couple buildings, 3 buildings to be exact. So now we can go ahead and take this here. This is going to give the city, the fortifying residential city bonus. So it's going to increase the provincial loyalty and migration attraction, basically. That also takes time to do. 60 months. So we have a survey event. This is about that mission. And so if we did this one, it continues unhindered. Only time will tell if it uncovers something corrupt. Or we say, now that is a very nice gift, in which case we'll get money and corruption. Yeah, our character here would get corruption. And his family would lose prestige. Yeah, I'll say there can be no exceptions. We're good on money. Money's not really an issue. And, you know, we'll trade with them. Why not? They are one of our border tribes, which we don't plan on attacking. Okay, so the survey was finished. And, thus our character then gained some loyalty. I think that might be the governor there, perhaps? That's what I'm assuming. No, that's not the governor there. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure who that one character was. We would have had to look. I know he's from the Cornelius family, I believe. 50 days until we get this bonus here, guys. Finally, it took a long time. We got it done at the end of the... Yeah, the end of the campaign, essentially. Didn't quite go the way I wanted. Is this mission done? Because then we want to take a look. No, that's going to be done in 720. So it wasn't 60 months. I must have read that wrong. Maybe 60 days. Alright, so the library has been completed, which is absolutely fantastic. And those bonuses are the build cost and build time reduction, global city building slots, so all of our cities will be able to build one more, construct one more building. We'll get the statesmanship bonus and the civic tech investment bonus, reinforced speed, army morale recovery, and retreat delay -3. So all those very nice bonuses here at the end of the campaign. So we can lose 3 aggressive expansion, might be what we want to do because we're trying to burn that off. We don't have any war exhaustion though. We can instead lose tyranny and gain 100 political influence. That'd be nice. We don't really need to lose tyranny, of course, but 100 political influence, that's a lot. Yeah, and 3 aggressive expansion. I mean, how many months is that saving us? If you're going at like 0.44 here, I suppose that's like maybe 7 months or so, somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken. A little, maybe 8 months. I don't know, somewhere around there. So you're saving a few months worth of aggressive expansion burn. It's not worth the political influence. I mean, look at how much political influence you're getting. You're getting like 50, over 50 political influence, 50 months. I mean, over 50 months worth of political influence. You can't beat that. I feel like that's the one we should go for, guys. And we don't need the local population happiness there. Now, the output would be helpful. But yeah, I think we should go for this one. You just can't beat that much political influence, guys. So we might want to go ahead and just get this now. Yeah, I think we should. Just trying to get the stability going up. And that'll get better and better as the aggressive expansion gets lower. We do have one unhappy family, the Fabius family. Alright, well, we'll get any open positions. We'll give it to them. Alright, so this is probably also associated with that mission that we're working on. A Roman citizen will move to the city, but we got a reduction in base tax with an increase in local city building slots. Or we could do say there's no room for their kind here, in which case that province will lose loyalty, and the current province that we're working on is going to gain provincial loyalty. Yeah, I don't know that base tax bonus is worth that. I mean, I don't know, like, for a building slot, I mean. I don't know how much you're getting when you build. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. We have a lot of building slots here. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Loyalty there will tick down, but won't prove that. That's not really a problem. Not much of a problem at all. I think that was... I don't know. I don't remember which city it said it was in. I was thinking it was somewhere up here, but yeah, it was clearly somewhere else. But yeah, not a problem, guys. I don't think. I think it was at 100 loyalty, so yeah, we'll be able to tick it up. It's fine. Building this grand theater over here, and that's really the only thing we're currently working on. Are we done with the roads? I guess that's one thing to look at. Yeah, we're actually done with the roads here. So they could be continuing to build roads elsewhere. We got a lot of territory that could use roads. We've gone all up along here, but yeah, we have all this territory up along here that doesn't have a road. So what we might want to do is get like roads going to... You know, I think this is how we're going to do this. Let's go and have these guys set to build roads through here into these cities here, and then to connect with that road right there. And then what we could do is have the roads go through here. Just kind of get roads to all the major cities here. We'll kind of worry about these a bit later. Kind of keep them building those roads. There's also cities here in Italy that might not have roads yet. I don't know. I think we got them all at roads through here. We got them through there. Yeah, there's a couple cities. Not much, though. And there's the one down here. But for the most part, we did get roads through most of our cities. Down here, there's no roads there. But we did get another advance. Excellent. So remember, we're waiting to do that one there. So we have to keep one of these open. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get these just in time for the Civil War. Again, though, I think they would apply to both sides. So I don't know how beneficial they'll actually end up being for us. So in order to get this one here, we have to get the siege towers and then get the siege ramps. Again, though, if it does apply to both sides, then maybe that's not the best one. I'd love to know, guys, if you guys know, if they apply to both sides or not, because that might kind of determine which one we want to go for. Like, I don't want anything that's going to affect sieges. There's also the ones down here. Try and get corruption to go down faster. That'd be nice. Yeah, maybe that's the one we want to do. Yeah, we'll start going down this way, guys, and start getting more oratory advances. There's a lot we didn't get that I wanted, as you guys can see here. So, you know what? We'll get these ones. We're going to do the administrative patronage. That'll reduce monthly corruption. Overall, just good for our empire. Alright, so aggressive expansion has gotten much lower, but I'm not quite happy where the stability is at. We want to get that much higher. But we don't have much time here, guys. So yeah, we might have to do it even with lower stability than what we had before. I was hoping to get that up to like 90 or so, but yeah, it ended up taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. Yeah, we'll tribute these guys. Yeah, and that's kind of a shame. I was hoping to get stability a lot higher before the Civil War. But it's still pretty good. That's not bad. I guess we'll continue to put them into the oratory advances here, though we might not be able to do it without going down this route. Damn it. That's a shame. So we'd have to get a bunch of ones we don't care about. Yeah, that's a bummer. I don't really care about the espionage one or these ones here, but to get to the selective immunity, yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do with our 3 here, is try and get down to the selective immunity. So we're going to do the espionage. That does allow you to do the espionage character interaction. So if we wanted to like take a look at that, just kind of grab a character here and see exactly what that does. Attempt espionage costs 100 gold, and that's to Rome, not to our consul. He'll be sent on an espionage mission to a country of our choice. He'll take time to gather intel, and success will depend on his charisma, and he will gain monthly corruption and a reduction of health. He tries to gain detailed information about the target country. So that's what that does. Now we didn't really need it, which is the reason why we didn't get that before. But again, you gotta get it to get further down that branch. And the governor had a heart attack. So let's try and appease the family here. And we actually have a decent guy from the Cornelius family. Okay, yeah, we'll put him there. That works. This is an area that I don't think has that many stability issues, but you know, we could have traded with Thrace. We ain't got nothing against Thrace now. We should have went with the aggressive expansion reduction now, guys, to try and burn that off quicker. I know it's not a huge bonus, but anything would have helped. I knew that the aggressive expansion was going to be an issue, so we really should have worked on that. And just hoping to get something that increases stability here, guys. But I feel like 22 is the end. That's the latest we can go, really, if we want to have time for our Civil War. Which, I mean, 5 years, you don't really need 5 years for a Civil War, I suppose, to get it done. So we could just wait, try and get the stability as high as possible, but I feel like you gotta have at least 3 years, right? I'd prefer 5, but this is 5 here now. And you can see the stability is nowhere near what it used to be. So maybe go 1 more year, go in the middle there at 4 years, and that's where we'll end this episode. Just replace the The governor's here again, just keeping families happy, and this is actually the best character anyways. So yeah, we'll go into 723, January 723, and wherever stability's at, that's where it's at, guys. That's what we'll roll with. And then we'll have our civil war. Next episode, that'll be the first thing we do next episode. Got to get these governors replaced, though. They just keep on dying on us. We'll go and put Marcus in there. We got a ton of money, so we could build, but I'm trying to get this squeezed into this episode, so maybe I'll build in between episodes. Although, you know, we probably want to know what is still going to be under our control after the Civil War is over, so. All right, so remember, we're going to go and get the diplomatic immunity. And then with the last one that we'll get with the civic advances here in October 722, so before the end of the episode, we'll get the selective immunity. It is a bummer we couldn't get the military patronage, because that would have been a much bigger monthly corruption reduction, and you get the cohort loyalty gain chance reduction as well, so that would have been nice too. So just get into January 722, and we'll end the episode and pick up next episode with the Civil War. Although I'm curious, I believe there was nothing that was impacting that there. We should have been working on this here. I did forget about this. So we also might want to do this real quick. We have a ton of money to do this. So what do we need there in the city? Okay, so we're going to need, you got to pick one. So which one should we go for, I suppose? This is local tax bonus, some territory, provincial loyalty. You get that in both of them. Pop assimilation speed is in both of them. So it's basically tax, commercial city, you know, or regimental city, which will give you manpower. I think the tax is the clear choice. So a marketplace and 2 libraries. There we go. So I'll get working on that. That won't be done before the Civil War, of course. And yeah, we don't want to do that. So we'll just do this one here. And there we go. We got that last advance, so we can get the selective immunity. Just kind of get the corruption reducing. Now, we will not get any more of these techs unless, any more of the advancements, unless we get that nice event. You have to have somebody that has a nice trait, though. We'll take a peek, though, and see if anybody's got, if there's any better characters here. There's a level 7 there, yeah. Unless he's got the trait, which he doesn't. So yeah, we won't be able to replace that guy there. How about this one here? He's not very good. Yeah, he's really not all that good, so well, I guess there's nobody better. Yeah, okay, so nobody really better, unless you wanted to get the obsessive here. I don't know if it'd be worth it. We'll do it, though. Why not? We know we're not going to get it that way, because we're looking at 747, so yeah, the game will be over at that point. This guy here is the best, and the last one would be the religion one, and there's nobody better here. Okay, so we'll just keep them as is. And we got to get this guy replaced now. Doesn't really matter, so we'll just put a Cornelius member in this position, so I don't really care about this position here. Is that the best one? Yeah, that's the best one. He's got a 2. That's great. All right, a couple more months, guys, and then we'll be good to go. Stability is again not quite as high as I would have liked. Oh, we got cancer. I hope we don't die. Oh, so that's a problem. We could end up dying very, very soon here. Yeah, we'll trade with them. But we're just trying to get to January. If we can live till January, then we're good to go. There we go. And we got an event here, which we can increase the stability. That's what I was waiting on. Nice. That worked out wonderfully. And thus with that, my decision to wait to do the Civil War to get higher stability and to get the aggressive expansion burned off actually paid off. Because it is higher than it was at its highest point when we ended the war, and we could have started the Civil War right then. It was at like 88. So I got it a little bit higher. I got it up to almost 90. I said I wanted to get it to 90. We're pretty close to 90. So yeah, that's not bad. Ended up paying off for us. So yeah, next episode, our first action will be to demand line of succession, and then we'll get all those effects there, and we'll become a dictatorship, and we'll be forced into a large civil war, the size of which will be inversely proportional to our stability. So I guess like around 10-11% of our territory will rebel. I think that's how it works. So I've never done the Civil War as Rome. I've had Civil Wars, obviously, but never done one as Rome with this, with this technology tree and stuff, which is all new to the expansion. And to the recent patch, I should say. So I've never done this here, so it'll be interesting to see exactly how the territory is divided, but I'm assuming about 10-11% of our territory will rebel, just based on the way I'd expect to have it happen, which is why I was trying to get this as high as possible. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Should be interesting. It'll be our first Civil War of the entire campaign. We have not had any Civil Wars yet. We've been able to avoid them, and we've pretty much been able to avoid rebellions, too. I think we've only had one, maybe? I was thinking we had a rebellion over here somewhere. Maybe in Sardinia early on, or maybe it was in Sicily. I thought we might have had one rebellion. I could be wrong. We might not have had any, but I think we had one. And so overall, it's been, we've had some loyalty issues, and we almost had some rebellions, but for the most part, we've had a very stable empire. We haven't had the civil wars and all those kind of issues that we've seen all the other empires of rival size have a lot of problems with. Just kind of looking at the size of some of the other countries, if you guys are curious about that. They're almost equal. I know that I say almost equal, that is a lot of pops though overall, that's different between them. These, Macedonia is almost to 5,000. Yeah, look at Macedon. They took this territory from the Egyptians here. So they actually border us in North Africa as well. In fact, Egypt has lost all their territory here. Wow. Okay, so Egypt is not doing well. But they're still around. They've lasted this long. Obviously, the race lost a lot of their territory. These tribes are, despite looking like they're very large, it's not a very populous region, so all these tribes are pretty small. And so if we just wanted to take a look at the score here before we end, I mean, the score is, obviously, we easily won the campaign, because we started out so small. But the race is number 10. Okay, well, that was curious. Interesting, so that's the current rankings of everybody right now. But yeah, we are going to have to go ahead and end the episode here. I'll pick up next episode with the Civil War immediately. That'll be the first thing we do. I might spend a little bit of money before we start here. Just kind of build a few things with some of that money. Although I'm tempted to wait until we start the Civil War so we know what's going to be ours. Yeah, we'll wait until after the war started and then we'll spend the money. So yeah, we'll pick up next episode with the first and last Civil War of this campaign. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on that next one, and thanks for watching.